The stock market turmoil created by rout in Adani Group shares is a storm in a teacup from a macroeconomic point of view, Finance Secretary T V Somanathan said on Friday. In an interview to PTI, the senior-most bureaucrat in Finance Ministry emphasized that India's public financial system is robust. He also stressed that movements in stock market per se is not government's concern and there are independent regulators to take necessary action.
These gyrations do not affect the macroeconomy at all. They are a side show. They are of interest to those who are interested in stock markets and investments. From a macroeconomic point of view, this is a non-issue. I'm being very honest with you. It's a complete non-issue from our point of view. It is a storm in a teacup as far as the macroeconomic fundamentals are concerned.
And caught in the eye of storm are the public sector banks that have exposure worth thousands of crore with the Adani Group. A day after Reserve Bank of India sought details from banks, the State Bank of India said its overall exposure to the Adani Group is at 0.88% of the book or around Rs 27,000 crore. SBI Chairman Dinesh Khara said bank has not given any loans against shares to the group.
In terms of exposure to Adani, we have lent to Adani for projects which are in fact having tangible assets and which are having adequate cash generation, and they have been in a position to meet their obligations. And as far as the quantum is concerned, that is actually just about 0.8-0.9% of our total loan book. So from that point of view, we don't envisage any kind of a challenge in terms of their ability to service the loan obligations which they have taken. So and also we have not extended any loan against shares, etc. There is no such portfolio which we have. So the impact of the stock market prices of the stocks will not really impact any of the margin calls, etc., and any of the loans which they have raised from us.
Another public sector lender, Bank of Baroda, said it has reduced exposure to the embattled Adani Group entities over the last 2 years. The bank said its overall exposure to the ports to media conglomerate entities is 1/4 of the single group exposures allowed under RBI's large exposure framework. However, they refuse to reveal the exact figure.
Our LEF exposure is 1/4 of what is the permitted figure for us. So that is factoid number one that you might want to take into cognizance. Number two, as a percentage of a balance sheet, this exposure has come down over the last 3-year period. Right? That's again something that you might want to bear in mind. Number three, of the exposure that is there, 30% is either in joint venture with a public sector company or is secured by a guarantee of a public sector company.
Jammu and Kashmir Bank too said the bank investors have nothing to worry about as its loans to Adani Group are secure. The J&K Bank has an exposure of nearly 250 crore in Adani Group.
बैंक का एक्सपोजर है अदानी ग्रुप में, वो प्रोजेक्ट फाइनेंस है. हमने 2 प्रोजेक्ट उनको फाइनेंस किए हुए हैं. एक पावर प्रोजेक्ट, वो था थर्मल पावर प्रोजेक्ट्स. एक पावर प्रोजेक्ट महाराष्ट्र में है और दूसरा मुद्रा गुजरात में. दोनों पावर प्रोजेक्ट्स में हमारा जो एक्सपोजर है दैट इज़ अराउंड 200 करोड़ ईच. तो दैट मीन्स टोटल एक्सपोजर जो हमने लिया जब हमने फाइनेंस किया था वो था अराउंड 400 करोड़. ये आज से 10 साल पहले दोनों में हमने एक्सपोजर जब लिया था, तो आज ये रीपे होके बैलेंस आज की डेट में 240 टू 250 करोड़ के बीच में रह गया है. तो ये रेगुलर रीपेमेंट से बैलेंस जो है रिड्यूस हो गया है. तो इसमें मैं एक चीज़ और ऐड करना चाहूँगा कि ये दोनों ही प्रोजेक्ट जो हमने किए हैं प्रोजेक्ट फाइनेंस, ये दोनों ऑपरेशनल हैं फॉर द लास्ट 10 ईयर्स. तो आज की डेट में दोनों लोन्स में कुछ भी ओवरड्यू नहीं है, नॉट इवन ए सिंगल पैनी, और बिल्कुल रेगुलर रीपेमेंट है.
Adani Group stocks took a beating after US-based Hindenburg Research made a litany of allegations in a report, including fraudulent transactions and share price manipulation. Adani Group has dismissed the charges as lies, saying it complies with all laws and disclosure requirements. The 10 listed Adani Group firms have faced a combined erosion of over Rs 8.76 lakh crore in the past 6 days. The Adani Enterprises on Wednesday called off its 20,000 crore follow-on public offering, blaming market volatility.